Hello. Hi, Marie. Are you with me, Rach? Need a thumbs up? Oh, maybe not. She's still playing, Good afternoon. I'm not quite sure what I'm playing with today. I hope Rachel's got a bit of a plan. Never mind, we'll figure it out as we go along. I don't know if can you hear me, Rachel? Yeah. There you go.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Can you
How
hear me?
are we?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
That's always good. Hello.
I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to make it up as I go along.
We love the casuals.
Yeah, they're great. No, they're always just what we would be doing, except we've got a camera on. So I'm gonna use the telephone mode.
Ooh, we're planning on the same molds.
Are you gonna use the telephone mode?
No, just Zuri molds.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Hi, Marie. Hi. Yes, definitely.
Good.
Do a reader because I got to catch up. I haven't used Zuri molds for a long time, and now I've discovered them. I want to use them all. So
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, but I think the fire dancer's looking good.
I do. That's a really lovely one.
Hi, Marcia. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Marcia. Hi, Kim. Sorry, I'm not. I'm not an echo, honestly.
Echo. Hi, Carol. Oh, good. We're not showing very much at the moment anyway, Carol, so you've got plenty of time.
Yeah,
I might just do my little fill in first. Come on. Okay, I need to move the camera a little. Yeah, you don't watch my belly wobbling when I'm shaking. Not a pleasant truffle shuffle sight.
Well, you don't know. That's well. It's yeah. Okay. No words today. Right, let me. I'm going to move that grey ball. Next, I'm going to use that in a minute. And I'm going to make some resin. Hi, Gabri.
I've got a stirrer. That's not much good, is it? I need a stirrer.
Do you know how much resin you need for the foams?
Oh, I'm not sure if they're 80 each. I can't remember.
Sorry, I'm just so I know roughly how much to make up.
Hi, Tamar. Hi, Kelly.
Oh, hi, Tamar. Right, stop punching now because I finished my lolly. Right, I'm just... These little silicone cups are brilliant. I'm just sort of peeling some of my last pour off the inside before I use it. You've got these in the shop, haven't you, for a ridiculously cheap price?
Oh no. So there we are. If I make a little bargain when I'm buying, I'll pass it on to you guys.
No, it's great. That is great. Oh, Marcy and Jan's resin is brilliant. I'll tell you why it's brilliant. I'm not just saying it's brilliant. Because you can get resins that set really, really super quick. And I find with the ones that set super, super, super quick, because I'm quite slow and clumsy, I can end up wasting loads of it. And then you can get resins that take 24 hours, sometimes 48 hours to cure. And I have not got patience for that. That's full on patience. It's very hard to come by. But what happens with Leanne's resin is that it's not super, super, super quick, but it's quick enough. It sets probably maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then you should pull them out anyway. You shouldn't really leave them to cure in your moulds. That's a good tip.
It is, and it's the 20 minutes is a nice amount of time. It gives me enough time to, I've got a good 10 minutes to get them in my moulds and do what I need to do.
And of course, when I'm fiddling with things like this, that my pot would have gone hard if you had the super fast resin by now.
Yeah. No, I find I waste too much of the super fast one.
But I am getting some in, just to let you know.
Oh well, I should
because some people like it and some people don't.
No, I
think I'll do a bit of a mix.
If you're quick, it's great. But I really like this one where I get a little bit of time to fanny about because I like fannying around and I'm distracted by your mould. I love that mould. I was going to use it today. I do love it.
Yeah, I wanted people to see, what they get for their money. I mean, I think this is one of the more expensive ones. We've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in there. And 4 of them are big,
They are. And I've seen, when you see people using them separately, you forget that you're actually getting all of those on one big sheet, which is insane. It's, I know it's one of the more expensive ones, but that's probably maybe 3 molds, maybe 4, really. But they've packed everything onto there.
Absolutely. We did a live when I used this. It was a 24-hour live, and I did a project that took 8 hours.
Oh,
I know. I'm going to show it to you actually because I quite like. And it's ever since it's been sent to Sally Tally. I've not had it back, so I do like it for decoration.
In one piece.
When did I do it? 2020. This was my favorite. I'm going to share my screen.
Oh, go on.
Can you see it?
Oh, that's fantastic.
That was using decoupage cream papers as well in the background. Beauty and the Beast, the spider.
Mm.
I don't know if that's worked now. Are we back? We're back.
Yeah.
We're back in the room. But I loved that project. I loved doing it.
So, oh, talking of bargain prices, haven't you got a code for today?
I will do. We plan ahead and then it doesn't always work. I will pass that out in 2 seconds.
Yeah, there's a very sexy code today. So, well worth waiting for that one. There you go. Right, I'm just pouring this.
What are you doing?
Mummy's working in there. Where's Mummy?
She's downstairs.
You gonna go and see Mummy?
No.
You probably should. I've got a little bit of company in a minute.
Yoga.
I can see her.
How?
I'm saying hello.
What are you doing?
I've just got to pour this in here, and you mustn't touch it or go near it because it's not for little people.
It's for big people.
It is for big people, yes.
Not for little babies.
Not for little babies, no. It's
Not
for
little
big people.
Not for little people.
Oh, there we go. So that was 70. I did 70 grams of resin in that, and I've got a little bit left over.
Hello.
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 So I'm just going to find something to pop that little bit in. Don't touch any of that, please, my darling. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Lacey. Seen you for a while.
Not for little people.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah, don't touch anything, my darling.
What's close to them?
Right. I'm going to pour that on there. And then we're going to speak to your mummy quickly. There we go. Let's get that out of the way.
Bye.
I don't know what I'm quite going to do.
Hello.
No, bye-bye now. That's it. Let's go this way.
Right, as you can see, it is nearly setting. Let's move it out of the way. I've got plenty to do and mess around with. While that's setting.
Oh, and happy days. We're back on the road.
Yeah, so this one was the one that came out of the graveyard. I did that one last week. I'm good, thanks, Lacey.
Oh.
That one comes out of the one we did last week as well with the inks. And a couple of birdies.
Oh. Where's my kitchen roll gone, Jan?
Pass, ask me one on sport.
Oh, no. Oh.
This was another one that we did with the chrome powders. That's another one from the graveyard.
Ooh. That's so nice. Right, let me get this.
That one. It is one of my favourites, as you can tell.
Well, it's so versatile, isn't it? There's so much on there. Oh, so I've cast my telephone and I had a tiny bit left over, so I've just poured it onto one of these shallower moulds because I'll use that for texture in the background of something or another. So, but this is the new Sir Vagabond mould, which Again, you've got the whole new collection in the shop, haven't you?
Most of it, yes, I
Yeah.
would say I do. There's another one.
Right. That's,
Oh,
oh,
no, please.
fantastic.
I'm not going to get any more.
They
I
just smell
might.
so good. Right, I'm going to try and just move that one out of my way a minute. And move that one. Oh, come on, Rachel. Try not to make a mess.
There's another one in the shop. The Mariner's Jewel.
Oh, that looks amazing. And haven't you got the little Dewberry Watsits to make it work as well?
Yeah, the Chicago screws.
That's it. That sounds like a cocktail. Can I have a Chicago screw, please?
Oh, I think I've already, I've done a few of these as well. So the Chicago screw, then there's bound to be another piece. There's another piece here.
Oh, Marie, yes, I do. I don't know. I don't suppose they particularly advise it because they are very shallow. But I use resin in them all the time. I'll show you. Oh,
Yeah, so Sophie from the owner of Zuri, she did say this week on Sally Tally that it's not advisable because it's too shallow and it does tend to stick,
Yeah.
to all the very much the lots of texture in the backgrounds. So yeah, she does tend to use clays and soft clays.
They're the more sensible thing to use.
Yeah.
I do little bits and bobs with it, but just don't expect to get a full resin. Apart from the danger of it going everywhere, it's it can be a bit hit and miss.
Yeah.
Oh, that's resin. That's the texture mold there in the background on that one that I poured resin into. So, but it's
Yeah, for the Zuri ones, I think there's too much texture. I think they're okay in the PVC ones that these ones. This is PVC, so they're not too bad in this one. The resin, but so the Zuri molds are quite matte. I don't know if you can quite see. They are quite matte, so they do stick.
They give a nice. That's what gives a nice finish on the pieces as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I might as well fill a couple while I'm doing this.
Wait, it'd be really hot too, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Might as well.
Oh, now I don't, Leanne, with the Zuri texture molds, could you use pastes?
I did use was it the gold? Not the glamour paste, the cream paste from Stamperia.
Yeah.
I used that and that came out quite good.
Oh, cool. Excellent.
So the glamour paste's got lots of glittery bits in it, so it does get a little bit harder, so it cracks. the cream paste did work nicely.
No, I in the Stamperia molds I know it works, but I didn't know if it would in the Missouri.
I tried in the mandalas because that's quite like a texture plate.
They're beautiful.
I don't know why this won't reset.
They may have fallen in my basket. So I'm just measuring along to get a straight line on this grey board because I'm drawing out what I want to cut before I cut it so that I know what I'm doing and where I'm going. So I'm making a thing. I'm making a thing, and in order to make my thing, I need to just measure out some bits. But I will. This is something I use quite a bit, and I'll stick a link to it on my page. But it means that I don't have to do all of that marking out. It means that whenever I draw, I'll get a straight line because it just kind of. Well, you can't see. There you go. It's got a little bitty bit there that hooks onto the edge at a right angle so that whatever lines you draw will be straight.
T-square we call them, I think.
Thank you. It's a thingy thing.
A doobly what's it?
Yeah,
Thingamyball.
one of those. So I've decided on the height of the thing that I'm making. Now I need to decide on the width. So I think that might be nice. What's that width be about? Oh yes, 4. So I'm doing 6 by 4. So I want 2 covers. So let's do 4 and an 8, and I want a spine.
So this particular one, if you use the very quick casting resin, you're going to struggle because it's too delicate in places. So this one that takes a little bit longer gives you time to fill all up the little spaces. It's not so bad with that. That does nicely. I've overfilled it. Yeah. I would use the pipette, but there's not any use for anything now.
Uh-oh. Right. That is looking how I want it to. So I've drawn my lines. This is a 12 by 12 piece of grey board. So I've done 3 4-inch panels, which I'm going to cut out. And then I've done 2 spines. One is 1 inch and one is 1 and what's that? That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, an 1/8. 1 and an 1/8 inches. Because one of the spines is going to need to be a little bit bigger than the other because it's fairly thick grey board. So, and now I'm going to cut it. So, and the key to cutting grey board is to just be patient, which I know is difficult because I suffer with impatience myself, but it's
a crafter thing, isn't it?
Sorry?
I think it's a crafter's thing.
Oh, I think so. But yeah, it's, you just got to be patient and just keep following the line, and eventually you'll go through. And that is honestly the best way to do it. If you start trying to force your knife, you're going to be in danger of cutting yourself and making a right hash up of what you're doing. So patience is key.
So, Lucy says about what else can one use that does not need a long drying time? Ah, interesting. Not quite.
Plaster of Paris.
Oh, yeah. Any of the powdered resin type things. Though they call it resin, I'm not quite sure it's resin.
Yeah, this plaster of Paris is doesn't take long, and you can always, with plaster of Paris, you can always finish them off in a very low oven to get the drying process done. Yes, it works. I've done it. It works. You just got to be sensible, but it does work, and it means you can get working on your project a lot quicker.
Yeah. Hi, Michelle. Says good morning from Florida. Another one from Florida. So Marie says that she used her sister tested the antique gel in the molds, and it works beautifully. Ooh. Ooh, how long did it take to dry, though, I wonder? I wonder. Oh, 24 hours. Oh, well, I'm not testing that then. I've got the patience. But if anybody is brave enough and wants to wait.
No, I can try that.
I'm going to use this one as well.
Yeah, Marcia, that works a treat. Putting the cream paste and embossing folders. It does.
Oh, a double use.
Yeah. They come out a treat. And using air dry clay on them as well.
So the ones I've just filled, they're starting to set now. Just filled, the dancer and the graveyard ones. They're just starting to get a bit, solidifying.
Ooh.
I'm quite happy to have a go at the Daz clay. So I've literally got it on my desk.
Oh.
Texture mold. Yeah. I'll find a texture mold now.
No. And let's get these spines.
Okay, so while I was on the convention in Florida, my boss allowed me to take home what I'm missing. So this was one of them. A doodle.
Oh.
Lucy says it wants to makes her want tea. So I should imagine that the Daz clay will probably take a few hours to dry too, but I suppose if I make it thin enough.
If you rolled the Daz clay out on the desk on something, could you then press that into it?
I was just thinking about just doing it there and then.
Well, yeah, absolutely. No, I'm just pondering. Having a ponder.
And if it don't work, then we'll do it your way. We'll have a
It's not
go.
my way. It's not. I'm not taking ownership. I
Why?
want no responsibilities. Thank you. I have enough. Oh, right.
Yeah.
We finished my grey board.
That came out nice.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
just pull that off.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I need that in my life.
But unfortunately, you don't have these in the shop. But I don't think I've got any texture sheets
Oh,
apart from the Stamperia one.
I need that in my life. Oh, Auntie Lissy needs the Stamperia teacups mould. Oh, look at
Oh,
that. Look at the detail.
fantastic, aren't they?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I want them. I want that. I want that mold now. I need
I
it.
don't know how long it'll take to dry. Put it away somewhere. Might do a little project with it. Save using more resin. Yeah, so 2:30 now. I'll let you know when it's dry.
Okay. Have you got the teacup mold in your
Yeah,
shop?
I think so.
Oh, there we go, Auntie
Uh-huh.
Lissy.
I'm not quite sure.
Meh.
Yeah, but I'd have to, if you wanted it from me, I'd have to arrange shipping for it.
Ah.
But I'm sure we can come to some agreement. I think we've done that before, Lisi. I'm not sure. Probably got one closer to her anyway. All right. Oh, it's Jubilee. When is the Jubilee? June?
I don't know. It's just terrible, isn't it? But I don't. I just got. It's not my cup of tea.
Mm.
So I don't really. I'm not really following it. Although I am very glad that we've got an extra bank holiday. I don't mind that. And I suppose, and I am just, I'm hoping. I think the Queen's marvelous. I think, I'm hoping that she hangs on for the Jubilee. Because bless her, she's knocking on, isn't she?
Mm.
Right. So I'm going to see if I can pull the camera up a little bit without completely destroying everything so that you can see.
There's one thing about this Daz clay. I'm not sure I like them in the. Because when I pop that out now, if I press it, it's going to have my thumbprint on it. If you press it out.
You've got to be quite careful with it, haven't you?
Yeah. Just let that one dry. Let's get my EO faithful Harpy clay.
Oh, I think I'm. Wait a little bit. Sorry, people. Please don't get too seasick with this. I am just.
Do you want me to turn it off a bit?
You can't. Well, I don't mind. I don't mind if nobody minds
Oh, right.
me faffing. Then I don't mind. There we go. That's a bit better. You can see a little bit more of what's happening. Let me put a light on as well.
Yeah, smart. Yeah, I quite agree.
What's that?
The white residue on your hands from using the Daz clay. I've got plus clay in the shop because I find with Daz clay I probably couldn't get it any cheaper than you can get it anywhere else. It's quite cheap.
It is. But it does the job, doesn't it? It does what it says on the tin.
Yeah. I do prefer my hearty clay.
Yeah.
Let's go and find some.
Right, there we go. So I've got my, oh, you still can't really. Right, I have, let me move that there. There we go. So I've put these bits of board now in the order that I'm going to want them, with the spines and the main bits. And so I'm going to be popping a hinge on now. That's my next thing. And I'm just going to pop a ruler under there so I can make sure that everything is straight, because the last thing you want is to put it all together and then find out that it's not straight.
So that one is in the shop. Hey, Paul. Hi, Nellie. Right, okay. I need to go and get some. I thought I had some here, but I've just had a little bit of a sort out in the room.
Oh.
So I have no idea where I've put it.
Well, it'll be somewhere, won't it?
Absolutely.
That's where it'll be. It'll be somewhere. I'm just looking for my tie back at the minute.
Somewhere safe, because I do love it.
That's the joy of these casual Sundays, isn't it?
Yeah, this one was made with the Daz clay. That came out really nice.
Right.
I've got to get some. Okay.
Okay. So I've got this Tyvek stuff, which is basically, it's like unrippable paper. It's like plastic paper, but it works really well for hinges. So I use this, or I would use a bit of fabric to work as my hinge, just so it moves about nicely. So, and I could cut this on my trimmer to make sure it's bob on, but I'm running out of desk space. So, oh, it's brilliant, Carol, isn't it? It's such, you can put everything together with a bit of Tyvek. It's really handy stuff. So how many pieces do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So just a little tip, when you get the hearty clay, is go for the silver packet, not the white packet.
Oh.
I found the white packet was rather fibrous.
Oh. Interesting. I wonder if it's a different formula.
I'll see you right, Paul, for hearty clay, don't worry. Right, what am I going to do? A teapot, maybe.
Right, so I'm just putting some glue now for this Tyvek. I'm using the Pentart Express glue, and I'm just making sure that I've got, making sure that I've got a little gap between everything, and the little gap needs to be the width of your board, or the depth of your board. Is that the right phrase? The depth, yeah. Because obviously when you fold things over, you want them to fit. So I'm kind of doing mine by eye, but if you were unsure, you can just take a bit of the board and slot it between to make sure. So I'm not happy with that. And I'm going to just add my...
Did anybody see Paul's videos?
I
on
have.
the minty papers. So excited! And every time I see her, I keep going singing the Lady Gaga song. Mama, Mama, Razzie.
Oh,
Right. Are we in? Are we in? I think so. I don't care what the back looks like. I'm not sticking on something. Now look, I've missed a bit. That's good. Good thing about a clear one. Look, you can see. There you go.
oops. See, the problem I have is I keep looking at what you're doing because it's really interesting.
I know I did that last week. I kept watching him.
Oh,
So
it's terrible.
one thing not to do with hearty clay is leave it too long in the mold because it's air dry clay. So if the part here, the air can't get at it, so it'll end up sticky, and you'll pull it out, and yeah, it won't be a good sight.
If you have if you have a problem with that, you can always stick your mold in the freezer for a bit.
Yeah, I think this one I should have conditioned it a bit more, to be honest.
That's not right.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
No, definitely not. I said the same to Rachel. Rachel said the same to me. Me too.
What's that? What have I done?
The mamarazzi.
Oh. No. Right. Stick.
Right.
Everything. Stick.
What I'm doing is letting the air get at the hearty clay because it's a brand new pack. It's still very sticky. I'm just going to roll it out a bit and let the air get at it.
Right. Well, I've been a measurements genius with my spines, and they are shorter than the main bit, but that's because I'm rubbish at measuring. It's not part of the design. But it'll be okay.
It's going to be the same with this one, I think. Oh, hello. He's just popped out. Cool. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a project today, but I'm definitely having fun making stuff ready for project.
Well, that's good, isn't it? Right, let's see if this foam is ready in a minute. No, we're not quite ready to disembark. Right, leave that back in there. Now
I'm ready to reveal a mold.
I'm going to use the most beautiful papers. I am so in love with these. They're so beautiful. The Blooming Grunge.
Oh, yeah.
Going to use those. They are so beautiful. I'll give you a little.
That one's not quite dry.
Give you a little flicky. Look at that.
That one is. Yep.
Oh,
it's not quite dry enough, so the little bits not quite dry. So with your resin, because it heat dries, so that's what cures it. I mean, it's the heat. So the littler the mold, longer it will take. So this bit is like a rock, and then this bit is like jelly still. So I'll leave them a little bit longer and play in a bit. I got this one to play with as well. I can't remember which one this one is. Is it the princess mold?
Oh, I don't know. It's very nice, though.
I thought it was quite pretty.
Mm.
These hearts will look lovely on like the fronts of mini albums or journal pads, you know.
Mm.
So the reason I'm going with this and the teapots is because, like I said about the Jubilee, and we've also got the rice papers from Decoupage Queen with all the with Queen Victoria, the Union Jack, the Tower of London. No, it's London Bridge. We got the rice papers to go with them. So I thought the crowns would look for them. I shall do that in a minute.
Oh, very nice. You're right on finger on the pulse of what's going on in society. Oh, these papers are so gorgeous. I'm really struggling to find in which one I want to use. Oh, and I forgot to mention there's really lovely words and phrases on the bottom of each page. They're really lovely.
No wasted space. Love it.
Oh, they're gorgeous right now. That one, I think, is the one I'm going to use. Right, let me put that there. And then I'm just going to get some brown paper out. Yes. That's what I get. I've just got, this is just brown packaging paper I'm going to use for my first bit of the cover. Okay. So I'm just going to draw
I give everybody a little treat while I'm waiting for these to dry.
You can have a what is it? A Chicago screw or a Boston screw?
I thought I'd just make a couple of mushrooms.
Oh, very nice. If you haven't been on Leanne's mushroom making workshop, I highly recommend it. Leanne is far too what's the word when you don't like to shout about your own skills? Modest, that's it. She's far too modest.
Yeah.
She's a very talented lady and a very good teacher. And the workshop is all of those things. It's very, very good to follow, and you learn how to make some fantastic things. But there's also some quite entertaining parts. They do, Carol. They do. Yeah, I use Amazon that company's packaging for all kinds of things. So let's get that on here.
There we go. Don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. I don't know what he loved to do with the tea. At least it'll dry. Right, I'm hoping now this is going to be dry enough. It's feeling dry anyway. And it should just pop out. I think the trouble is I'm used to using these in the Zuri mold, so I just pop it in, pop it out, and I don't think nothing of it.
No, they take a little bit longer with the clay because they haven't got that flexibility either.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Hello. Good. Let's stick a pin in here.
And they should just pop out because they're only PVC. So.
Right, I'm using some bookbinding glue. I would be if I could get it to come out. I might just go and grab I've got a little tub of it here, which will be a bit easier to do what I need to do with it.
Oh,
And there we go. Right. Be careful, Rachel. So I'm just putting some bookbinding glue on this carefully as I can.
Pom. Have a lost them. Oh, bless. There we go. There's Paul's tutorial on the Minty papers.
Oh, lovely. I do love a bit of mint, I've got to say.
Pop out now, like you're supposed to.
Right, so I'll do for that bit.
Still a bit sticky.
How rude.
I know. Maybe I'll leave it dry a bit. Alternatively, you can use a bit of mica powder or cornstarch, and that will make it pop out quicker. Which I thought maybe I should have done.
Well, should have, could have, isn't it? It's all part of the process.
Yeah. It came out. There we go. That'll do. A bit wonky. So I pulled him out really quick. Then we got this. And I just pulled it apart now. Yeah, you can see why my they end up a little funny, because they do tend to, they don't stay straight. But yeah, I'm using the hearty clay at the moment. Right, so I'm going to just try one zuri more, because I know I don't have to worry about it. A lot of people use other stuff inside but I find if you do it straight away, no messing, it usually just pops out. See, stuck to my finger. Haven't stuck to the molds. There we go. I don't always fill them right to the top. I think that one is definitely. And the stem will need a bit of support, so that I've put a little bit more in there than I normally do. I have no issue pulling these out. It's whatever you get used to. Oh. So I find the hearty clay is good for your scrapbooking, your card making, anything that that doesn't require any weight. I need another little cup now. This is probably very dry now, so we're going to try the cup. Maybe a bit more. No, I find with the Stamperia soft clay, I wouldn't be able to stick this on top. It wouldn't stay. It doesn't stick to itself. You would have to pull it all out, put it all back together again, and then because it doesn't stick to itself, it'll go all crumbly. So yeah, I fell out with it a very long time ago. But because I like to play and I like to work things with clay, I do have a little try at most of them. I don't recommend popping them out like I'm doing mine, because, like I said, you'll get your fingerprint. I'm not stuck. Well, I do have some cornstarch or some mica powder. I got mica powder. Loads of mica powder. I have a brush somewhere. I'm just going to use a little bit to stop it sticking. Like I said, it's sticky because it likes to stick to itself. How are you getting on, Rachel?
Oh, I'm having a lovely time. I'm just doing,
It's like a normal Sunday afternoon for us.
yeah,
So the camera's on.
yeah. No, I love it.
And we got extra company, of course.
It is. I've just stuck old brown wrapping paper as my first layer on here, and I've used bookbinding glue, and then I've just creased in all of the joins with my ruler, just to make sure that they fold nicely and we don't get any lift from the paper. And that's where I'm at so far. So I'm going to start. Oh, I need to come forward a little bit. There we go. So yes, so that's where I'm at so far. So I'm happy with how that's going. Now I need, what do I need? I'm going to just do the middle bit now. And then now I'm going to put the brown paper away.
Yeah, so I'm finding it hard to get the hearty clay out of the deep ones.
Yeah.
So I think it's because it's too sticky.
Oh dear. So I am going to use some more brown paper.
Pop in, pop out, be good. The only cornstarch I got is in the, you know, the ones the anti-static bags. Okay. Let's not do that, Liam. Let's not do that. Nope, they're still really difficult to get out.
Oh no.
I'm going to have to wait for it to dry.
Yeah, stick it in the freezer. Right. So,
That means I'm going to go downstairs, Rachel.
sorry?
That means I'm going to go downstairs.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, I want a little kettle in the fridge. Yeah.
That would be a very good idea.
I think.
Okay. So I think this is ready now. You can tell it's ready because it's actually coming out of the little tiny pieces. There you go.
Oh,
Come on, girl. Out you go.
Thank you.
Woo, come on.
Look at this. width.
Another tip when you're using resin in your molds is I don't recommend, after you're pulling it out, go and put another lot in, then another lot in, then another lot in. If you want to protect your molds, give them time to rest, because you're putting stress, because the heat from the chemicals that make the resin, it's going to cause the silicone to do stuff. So just let it rest. In other words, I don't recommend bulk pouring.
Well,
Not if you want to look after it.
I would not have known that. I would not have thought of that.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
So it's still malleable enough. If you wanted to curl that around a jar or something.
Mm.
And then if you hold it with masking tape, as it cools, it will stay there. So do it while it's still malleable. I'm thinking now, do I put this on a bottle or do I let it go flat?
Oh,
Let it go flat. I want to paint him.
decisions.
Oh, yeah, so I forgot to say, I forgot to tell everybody.
Oops.
Hi,
Yeah.
Joe. The Zuri molds, there's 20% off right now.
Ooh.
So if you use capital Z, capital U, capital R, capital I, 20, you should get 20% off.
That's a nice
Bargain. Bargain.
Yes, I like the sound of that.
Mm.
So I'm just covering this thing inside and out in my brown paper. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to use all my beautiful, lovely, beautiful paper for bits that really, it doesn't need that. So by covering everything in brown paper, it means I can add panels of the paper that I really like. And it means
That's me, Joe, and I won't be able to see it because I'm using my phone to stream. I couldn't think of the word stream.
Joan wants to PM a question.
Yeah. I can answer it after the live. That's fine. What was she talking?
Oh, you could
Yes.
if you want to PM me, I can see it for me and Leanne, because I'm not using my phone. So we can do that, no problem.
Okay, let's pinch my water. I found it. Hi, Lou.
Hi, Lou.
I came in late for yours. That was a fantastic picture. I loved those bright colours. I have to go back and watch it now.
Oh, I've been a million miles behind on everything today. I woke up at about 8 o'clock and I thought, oh, Sunday. I'm not getting up. I thought, oh, I'll just have a little cheeky half an hour. And then I'm not even going to tell you what time I wake up. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of my laziness. So again, I'm just putting my ruler into the little gaps just to make sure it sits nicely.
You must have needed it.
Well, I think I did.
Absolutely.
I don't disagree.
Needed it and deserved it.
I do deserve it, that's for sure. That's for sure. But yeah, so I missed everything. It's taken me ages to catch up, so I'm just playing with this now, making sure I get nice creases everywhere, because we always want nice creases. Right, there we go. Oh, there. So I've got my book that's nice and sturdy. I'm going to add a little bit of glue there because that's a little bit loose. And then I can put my scary pot of glue away.
Scary pot of glue?
Well, yeah, because I'm a clumsy person and having a big open pot of glue is just asking for it. I've tipped one of these pots of glue before and it wasn't pretty.
I'm laughing not at your misfortune is because I know exactly how that happens.
Well, I know what I'm like. I'm a blooming nightmare for knocking things over.
Me too. And I remember saying to myself, right, move that now before you tip it, and then I'll go and pick it up and I'll misjudge and over it goes.
Right, let's see. Have we got a message? Have we got a message? Just looking at my phone. No. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, she's beautiful. You know, sometimes when you get molds, they're a bit odd looking.
Oh, she's lovely, isn't she? Right, so got my base, and I'm just making sure that everything. See, I keep getting distracted by looking at what you're doing. Right, do things, Rachel. Do things. So now I want to add some panels of this beautiful paper. So gorgeous. So I know these are 6x4, so I can do those panels easily. Right.
Okay, Joe. No worries. I think the colour's right. I don't think I need to make that any darker.
I was, Sue. I was on mine late.
Maybe in the shadows, you know.
Just cutting that little panel with the lovely words on it. What's this one say? It takes a lot of courage to be yourself, and you're destined to do great things. And that's just so nice. Right, so I cut this 6, and I don't actually want. I need to take about 1/4 of an inch or so off. Don't want 1/4 or 1/2 inch off. I'm going to go for. Oh, this is so nice.
Right, what colour am I going to colour? What colour am I going to colour up?
Bye, Maria. Bye.
Bye. Oh, hi, Sue. Miss Sue coming in.
She was stealthy, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I've got my 3 front panels. And let's do those actually first.
Right, my birdie just popped out. They're ready to roll, I think.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, and over poured a bit, but we'll pop that out.
Oh yes, I'll be ready in a minute as well. Oh, I mean that is just delicious. And I'm going to put some glossy accents on these little circles, I think, because it'd be rude not to.
Yeah, my half the clay's not willing to come out yet. So leave that a bit. I thought one of the boys would have brought me up a cuppa by now, but
No,
it's just wishful thinking, isn't it?
I haven't had one yet either. I've had a visitation, but no, unfortunately she's not qualified to make tea or coffee yet.
No. Good job to reach the work surface.
No, she can't. She can't. She's a little monkey. Right, yes, that's gonna work.
She's beautiful.
Oh, she's a little darling, really. See, now it's very cruel with these double-sided papers because when you're sticking them down, you see the bit that you're not going to use, and that's just so nice as well.
Okay, see you later, Lacey.
Bye, Lucy.
Right. So we have no nominations of colours yet.
Oh,
I quite like it in white.
white is nice.
Yeah, and I've got some stamperia paper there as well. I think I could use the Passion collection.
Oh, that would work perfectly with that.
Yeah, so I'm just, as you can see, it's still bendy. Put it on your cold flat surface and it'll go hard. Okay. So one thing about this one,
Oh, no,
it's sometimes a bit tricky to get out. And you should do it when it's still, soft. Because if it's hard, it might snap because it's so thin. The ring is so thin. Hoping and praying this is working. Yay! Came out in one piece.
Oh, fantastic.
There we are. The same for this one, but not quite as bad as that one. Oh, pearl white. Oh, yeah. I'm bound to have a pearl white. And if I don't, I got white, maybe mica powder to go in it. It's coming, it's coming. Yay! We're nearly there.
No.
So that's another reason I use this one, is because it stays quite soft for quite a while. So if you're doing a project and you've got the very quick cure one, when you're trying to pull it out of the mould, it be that solid. It'll be hard, and then when you're pulling it out, it might snap. And that's the same for all moulds that are really delicate, you know. It's
doing that myself.
yeah.
That up there. Oh, come on now.
All right, where's my little purple? Oh, do you know what would be nice? The chrome rub-on powders, the pink one, the chameleon one, you know? I just saw Joan's comment about the, you know, when you move it.
Yeah.
A hot pink one. I don't know what it's called. How are we doing? Oh, Paul's gone for blue.
Oh.
Blue. Yeah, so I've done a purple one in the past. I have not done a blue. I did the fire. It was a while ago. Just trimming that up. Don't worry if you over pour resin, because you can always trim them up.
Gosh, I can see detail that I didn't even notice in the mould.
Yeah. I used on this one a spray gesso. And the resin that I was using at the time had like an amber tint to it.
Oh.
So this was yellow. And when I sprayed the paint on, it didn't quite go in the lines.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Didn't quite go in these lines.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice.
So when the light shone behind it, the light shined through all the lines and showed every single line up. And I really liked that project.
Very nice.
And the whole point of doing this one was to show you how the Chicago screw worked. Oh, I hear water going downstairs. I wonder if they've remembered about a cuppa. So I over poured this one a bit, so it was a bit of a fill the hole a bit. Like I said, if you do it while it's soft, it's much easier to cut.
You can heat it with a heat tool, can't you?
If it goes too hard and you can't cut it, yeah. So. Right, I think that's enough of the Chicago screw. So you just push it in there. Tall side, that side. Push that one in there. Bear in mind these are still soft. And then that screw fits in there. And then we'll have a working Mariner's Jewel.
Oh, that's nice.
Very cool, isn't it?
Very, very cool, yeah.
Hi, Judith.
Oh, I need to talk to you about your Pebeo gesso as well.
You do?
I do. It's brilliant.
I've converted so many people to that.
I was chatting to Lulu Withers this week when I was using it, because I use different gesso generally, and so I tried yours, and obviously I do a lot of molds, and this is just, you don't lose any of the detail, but you get really good coverage.
You do. You do.
It's very, very good stuff. It's clever.
So the would you know it that the spray gesso I was talking about?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm slightly obsessed.
Oh, will you be getting it in the shop?
I don't know, because I'm not supposed to send aerosols in the post. So I think places like Amazon and things like that can, because they obviously got a license or something. But
Okay.
Anyway, so that's that shown. I go back to my painting. Blue. Okay, so I have a blue with a blue mica. That'd be nice.
Right, make sure your hands aren't gonna.
Or I could use the rub-ons.
Right.
Yeah, the blue.
Okay, happy with that.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Joan. So it is a bit difficult. Yeah, unfortunately. The thing about white resin, though, there's a little hair in there from the paintbrush. It's a good job I'm painting it. So I'm thinking maybe blue? Royal blue? Or should we use the rub-ons? I'm not sure now. Guess I gotta go and look for the rub-ons. Let's see his blue paint. Most of the paints we got are water-based. I'm not a lover of what do they call it? Not alcohol, is it? It's the one you have to use cleaner for, turpentine to clean them. I can't remember the name. Why is my mind gone like that now?
I don't know.
No, me.
It's Sunday afternoon, isn't it?
Stuff happens. Oh, I haven't done that hair. What colour hair? Solomon, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm. Hi, Michelle. Oh, well, thank you anyway. We're just playing.
Yeah, just doing, isn't it? Just doing stuff.
I don't think I've even got a project yet. What I'm going to put any of these on. No projects in mind. But I think once they're done, you can kind of, I'm going to do this with this and that with that. Like some people make backgrounds first and then add stuff to it. But sometimes, I'm a bit more torn to doing something and then working the other way. Right. This is the difficult bit. Not getting any brown paint on our arms. My nerves are not too clever.
Oh, she's lovely. I'm just getting inky stinky on my edges because it's my compulsion. I have to ink my edges. I can't not.
And nothing's finished unless you do, is it?
No, I've got to do it. And I've done things where I haven't done it. And it just makes me uncomfortable. You've got to ink edges. It's important.
I think that's it. It's a good thing. It's just like company, isn't it? You sit here and we're all chatting away in a different way. Nearly straight, nearly straight.
On the side on. Okay, yes, yeah.
Hi, Peggy. We're only playing. We're not going through a full. Well, Rachel's going through a full project, I think.
I am. I have a full project on the go. It is happening.
I've been so busy this last few weeks. It is nice not to be doing a project, just to play like I've been playing.
Well, it's useful as well. It's really useful for like it's nice. We like playing and finding out how things work, but it's nice to share that for other people to see as well. Right, let's do this. These papers really are beautiful.
Okay, I've gone past the careful stage.
Oh, it's always nice to get.
Oh no, not quite. This is the bit where you're poking out your tongue and.
Well, important things are happening, aren't they?
There you go. See, I haven't even put any colour in her hair apart from the brown. Because the detail, it already looks like as if she got highlights on it in her hair.
Detail on that dress is phenomenal as well, isn't it?
Mm.
Good.
Yeah, go that way, go that way. Oh, I have. We still can't see it. That's fine. I can see it. And yet again, couldn't help it. Already got over. It had to happen. And I kind of missed her, what do you call it? Her arm. I don't know what's the matter with me today. I'm forgetting words. I think I spent about 10 minutes trying to explain to my son something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but you know where that is, and he just went whatever it was, and I went, yeah, that's the one.
Need words, though? I mean, we could just grunt. It'll be fine.
Yeah. So to make the colour of the skin, I used old ivory and brick red.
Good. I'm happy with that. Oh, hi, Peggy. The book is coming together nicely. Now,
So I'm only just learning about making albums and books. And so I came across Paul.
and
And,
amazing books. I'm a bit embarrassed that I'm actually making one in front of him, but I have my own very innovative style.
well, if it works, it works.
Absolutely.
I'm not very one for doing measuring. I think I've said that several times before. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, I can't quite see this now.
Now I'm going to do something fancy for the. I'm not going to use. Not going to use glossy accents because it takes a year to dry. So I'm just going to use some UV resin quickly on these little circles that I want to be.
Good idea.
Yeah, could have used, could have done it with embossing powder as well, and stuck some of that on there. But I happen to have this in the vicinity, so I'm going to do that.
She looks as if she's going to nail this. I'm going to wipe that off.
Oh, have you ever been to the Elvis Festival, Leanne?
No, I know it's only just down the road, but I've never ever been.
Me either, and I really want to go because it looks like an absolute hoot. It looks like an absolute hoot. Has anybody been to the Elvis Festival? Oh,
In Port Call.
I'm glad you said that because I knew it began with P, but it's Sunday No Words Day, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, I think our mouth looks okay. Oh, you can see the hair now.
Aww.
I promise it's a brush. Could be an eyelash, actually. I don't know. Let's get the blue. Where's the blue? I know, the telephone is awesome.
The detail in it's ridiculous. I mean, I
I'm a
just
little bit obsessed with them.
don't know how they
Just a
do it.
little bit. Sorry. Try again, Rachel. I'll shut up.
No. I wasn't saying anything that was of any interest, honestly. So I was just doing the usual dribble. No, I just don't know how they get the level of detail that they get. And the Stamperia do very well with the detail they get in their moulds, but Zuri take it to another level. And I mean, and Prima moulds are lovely, but Zuri just take it.
Yeah, a little bit further.
Right, yeah, got me. Just a little couple of seconds more.
I am putting gesso on this because these are meant to be hybrid paints.
Oh.
You don't need to use it, so I'm going to try it.
Oh. What paints were they?
The Cadence hybrid ones.
Oh. Very fancy.
Well, I'm not so worried about no gesso on it. I don't even know what I'm doing with it yet.
Happy with that. Yeah. No. That's the last two. You could put cabochon on here as well.
Could put what, sorry?
Cabochon. Which I gotta say like that. I can't say it. I can't say it no way. I've got to say cabochon. Because it's what they are.
Okay.
It's important. Right.
Yeah, I'm liking this blue.
Oh, good. It's very nice. Oh, I might use a bit of that Cadence Crackle, actually. Ooh. Oh, I've got myself quite excited about that now. It doesn't take much, does it?
No. All right. I'll put it in there. So a little bit lighter. Hey, Terry. Oh, I didn't have the strength to open that pot. All right.
What
Need a
time
brush.
are we on? 3:45, Leanne.
Will I blame you?
Don't blame me. I just do what I'm told. I'm here for the tea and coffee.
Not really mixing, really.
All that. What's that one? Oh, that one's dry.
Missed you, Miss Terry.
No.
I'm just mixing it up with a bit of white.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I didn't realise they were wet.
It might be. It might be Terry. It might be Rachel.
Got to pay a forfeit to know for sure.
I like to keep my identity a secret. Right, we are nearly there. I think my torch needs some new batteries in it, but never mind. It's normally quite a bit quicker than this too. But that'll do for now. Right, let's get that out of the way. So I've got my nice little shiny circles now, which I like. Oh. Right, now Cadence, Crackle, where are you, Scooby-Doo? I think we need a little bit of you.
I've gone a bit quiet because I'm trying to.
Are you concentrating?
I am. Tongue out and everything.
Oh, that little LED light was for this. I've just done a little bit of UV resin on these little circles on this absolutely delicious paper. Not that I'm tasting it, but I might. It's
No licking. You're not allowed to lick paper. So I've been told.
I might lick it. It might happen. But, you know, because I can't help it.
They say a bit soggy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, look, cool. Oop.
Evenly, I've got to read the instructions. Evenly surface allow to dry and then set to evenly. Da 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 da. Okay.
Not quite finished yet.
Right, so this is the Cadence. Cadence, is that how we say it? I
think that's how they say it. I say Cadence because, you know, that is.
That makes sense. Right, this is the Cadence Crackle Varnish. with step 1 and step 2, I'm going to use a bit on here. So I'm going to open this out actually to do this. Let me flip it around so you can see what I am up to. I just want a little bit on here, because this is sort of my cover area. Have I got right? Yes, I've got step 1, and so I'm just making a bit of a background that I'm going to put my telephone on. Mm-hmm. Did all the crackle. Oh, that's quite thick. Hopefully we'll get some nice chunky crackles out of that.
Is that the one in the eggs crackle or the normal one?
I think it doesn't say eggs, so I'm going to guess it's normal.
Mm.
Whatever normal is.
Indeed.
No, 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 no. Oh, will you ship to the US? Oh, Leanne.
It will, but it depends what you want.
No.
So if it is the Zuri molds, then I recommend going to the Zuri website. If it's for other stuff, I'm sure I can, you pick what you want and I can weigh it and let you know how much the shipping's going to be, but it will be expensive.
Now, this is the first time I've used this Crackle, so I don't really know what we're going to get. But I do normally, if I'm doing Crackle of any sort, I do like to let it dry on its own generally, because I find you get a better result. But obviously I've got things to do and places to go and people to see. So I'm just doing this quickly and we'll see what happens.
Oh, and I forgot, Michelle, that the parcel is only up to about £2. Which is why I said about the Zuri molds, because they are the heaviest stuff.
Right, step 2. We are ready for you. Let's see what you do.
My voice is going. Do you think they'll bring me? I doubt it. Football song.
Oh, neglected.
Yeah, never mind. We're nearly done though, aren't we?
Yeah, I can be nearly done anytime you want to be, because I can finish this off and post pictures, because I've got to put the binding in and all sorts. Yeah.
I'll just keep on playing with it. I shouldn't, but I will.
You know
See, my
what?
voice is going. You can tell now.
Sunday afternoons are just.
I can't believe how quick they go.
They do go quick. I can't believe we've been at this for nearly 2 hours.
I had no idea until you said.
It's ridiculous, isn't it, really? But, it is what it says on the tin. Oh, yes, I can see crackles.
Already? Oh,
Yeah. I'm forcing it, so. Yeah. Okay. So I dare say if you let it air dry, you'd get a much nicer crackle. But this is crackling. It's doing good.
There we go, I think. Oh, I missed a bit. I hope you can't hear what's going on in the background.
Who's playing?
It's my sister's here.
Ah,
Not the quietest lover.
oh, that's all right. That's part of the remit, isn't it? Is she older or younger than you?
She's my stepsister's with the same age.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice.
Yeah. So we've
Have you?
been so about 42 years.
Oh, so you
But
knew
we've
each.
known each other all our lives, you know. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's
42
nice.
years we've been.
How lovely. Oh yes, the crackle is with us. I just want this to be dry enough to put a bit of antiquing gel on.
Right, Michelle. Yes, I see what you mean. Well, let me know what you want, and then I shall weigh it and give you not a ballpark figure. That's wrong. I'll give you the what's the word? Not estimate. Yes, estimate. We'll do it that way of what it will cost to ship to you, and then you can either make a decision to buy it or not. That's fine by me, right? I'm gonna dip my finger in this.
Go for
I
it.
don't know.
Right.
Oh, I wonder if
No.
should I have a little bit of this?
I'm gonna have a
I'm
look.
gonna make the powder.
Oh, Rachel, you're so messy.
Mixed a bit of mica powder in here, so it might give it a bit of a.
Right, no, the UV light won't work on the crackle, unfortunately. And the paper is Olga Heldman's new paper, and it's just delicious. So I haven't dried this properly, so need to do some more drying done, don't I? Oh dear. Rachel. I thought it was dry.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You won't, I mean, you're actually not going to see a lot of this when I put the phone on there, but, the top bit's dry. I think I just must have missed the bottom bit. Oh, mind. It'll be okay. Am I worried? No. No, I don't think the white is going to be enough. It's not going to settle into those crackles enough. But that's okay. We know what will.
I went over blue on her belly again. Knew it would happen.
What you done?
I think she looks quite nice in the blue. How's that?
Get a bit of... Oh, did you do? You did the voucher, didn't you?
I did. So if anybody wants to order, it is ZURI 20. So 20% off the Zuri molds.
That's a nice little saving, that is.
Yeah, look at the detail. I love it in blue. I have to find something to put it on now. Definitely going to have to make a project out of that. Yeah, I had a little bit of a, sort of a Hobby Lobby moment when I was in Florida.
Oh. It's got
Michelle said, do you want... her husband said he wanted to visit the UK, and she said, little does he know, she was thinking about it for shopping. Do you know what? There are some beautiful brands here. You know?
Do you know, I think I've just wiped that Crackle off.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, see, I should have just been patient and left it. Right, I'm going to leave that before I destroy it any further. And carry on with getting my phone ready to go on there. And that's a good lesson. That is a good lesson, to let the Crackle do its thing. Rachel, can't keep them interested. Right. Dear me. So, yeah. So if you use the Cadence Crackle, don't use it how I just used it unless you want this effect, which is not unpleasant. I will give it that. It's an interesting effect, but it does not like being messed about when it's been heat dried, because I have pretty much got a little bit left on there, but I've wiped a lot of it off in my haste. So there you go. I did it, so you don't have to. Now, is that... Oh, now here's that texture mold that I poured that tiny bit of resin into. So I've got some bits that I can add to backgrounds and things. So that's quite cool. Little bits to add texture and interest. We like them. Right, let's pop them out of the way for now. And pop that. Oh, let me do I'm going to do my binding bit first, actually. Let me get some elastics. And so my pages are going to go in that side. Now, I'm going to make some holes. If you've got some eyelets, you can always reinforce with eyelets, and that's a nice thing to do. But I'm just going to make some holes now. Let me think. I'm going to mark them first. That's what I'm going to do. And then I know that they're going to be even. So I've got my white pen here. And I'm going to want one there, and one in the middle. So I'll do 3. And then I'll do the same here. One there, one in the middle, and one there. So they should be pretty even, and I'll be able to see them through crocodile, which is what I like to use to make holes, but you could always use a sharp thing.
The antique in gel is by Pentart. Michelle, you'd have to go to probably some TH Decor. I think they're the only suppliers of them in the US,
Oh, right.
as far as I know.
I did not know that.
Oh, they're a distributor, but they may be other shops that hold Pentart. I'm not exactly sure.
Excellent. Yes, where's my pokey tool gone? There it is. So let's do the next one.
So,
The next one. I'm just poking that little bit of card out because I want to be able to see my white marks that I made underneath. There we go. Come back, you're so cheeky.
hi, Nikki. Oh, good, yeah, thanks.
There we go. So I've done my 3 holes that side, and I'm going to do 3 holes this side.
I think she's changed it, hasn't she?
Why can't I? This one I bent that. That's what happened there. Another one. Let's do the last one.
I was going to say, Michelle, I just noticed that she got a couple of Zuri moles on there too. Aren't you lucky?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't see the point of being mean and adding loads of shipping when you can go elsewhere.
no, absolutely. Let's get some elastic. Probably won't need that much, but isn't it? Now you can see what I'm doing. Yes, you can. So this is the outside. This is the outside. So I'm going to just thread my elastic.
Hey, Karen. I'm done. I'm not. Oh, you can see my apron. It's upside down, but it does say Zuri.
You're a Zuri girl.
Absolutely. We're watching you now, Rachel.
Oh, okay, right. So now I'm on the inside and I'm threading back through. So what I'm doing is I'm creating some elastics that I can pop my pages on. So let me remember which way round I'm going. That way. Just pushing that back in.
It's Rachel, Nikki.
It's me. Oh no, what have I done now? Do I want to go back in that one? Yeah, I do want to go back in that one. Right, so I'm going back in this one, which is going to be a little bit tricky because I've only made little holes. So I'm just going to use my big tool. Did you get a tea or a coffee?
No, but I can hear my sister making one. I might get lucky.
Oh,
Or they might be making it for my sister, and I might get even luckier if they bring it up.
oh. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do this binding and then we can call it a day tonight, and I'll post pictures when I'm done.
Oh.
If that works for everybody. So I've done that one. And then we're getting down through this hole.
Yeah, we all kind of stopped and watched her for a little while. Then I realised I was supposed to be doing something, Nikki. Nikki said she's going to watch it back later. See how you made it.
Oh, there we go. So we've got that and that. And then through the last hole here. Like so. So that's the outside of my journal. And then inside here, I'm going to tie this up. Make sure those are a decent tension, but not too tight. A bit more. Do it, and then I'm just going to tie this off, and this will be in the middle of some pages. And I'll show you then how many pages would go if you haven't seen this before. Let me find a piece of paper. Oh, there you go. That's a shame to fold that. Can't fold that. Sorry, it's too nice. Oh, no,
For those who saw the beginning, this is nowhere near dry. You can see the edges just going dry now.
that's nice. So there you go. So pages then will go, you know, you can put lots of signatures in there. So that's that. That's my front cover. It's a nice triple whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to do my phone and make that pretty. And I'll do some sort of fastening off on there as well. So that's where I've got to today. So happy days.
Oh, loads of different things, Nikki. So that's the fire dancer with Cadence hybrid paints. And then I showed the Mariner's Duo. I couldn't think of the word then, but what is it? It is something about this Sunday that my words are not fuddled, but I can't remember what the names are. I'm like, really?
I think you've caught it. I think it's contagious. Because
That's weird because I fitted earlier. Oh, there you go. So we did the Mariner's Jewel. Upside down. That was it. That was it, Nikki. So you've got to get the Chicago screws. Well, I don't know what size they are. They are. I can't do it in inches, but it is. Don't know. Why can't I count? 1 3/4 inches. No. That's not right. 3/4 of an inch. And they fit. So obviously it's going to get a bit thicker when you put paint down. What else did we do? We did the Daz clay. We did the air dry clay, the hearty. We were just playing. Literally just playing.
It's been very nice.
Yeah. Although I'm trying to think of the papers I could use with this. Because it's blue. I don't think I've got any blue papers. I've got to think about it.
Yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, blue papers. I suppose I got the Winter Tales. I got the Antarctica from Stamperia. We have, and actually, I think I got them now.
Oh, Sleeping Beauty.
Do you think it would go? Sleeping Beauty, isn't that a bit pink?
Yeah, true, true.
Is this Lady Vagabond? Yes, I think it is. I like her on that. More that one. Got the acetate sheets. Not quite blue enough. But I do have not quite. No, it's the wrong blue, I think. I wonder if the new Aviator one has got blue.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
See, it's not the right blue.
Mm.
Not quite the right blue. It's like a darker blue.
Oh, I'm using the plot here. Sorry,
That's
I
the blue.
just carried on.
No. So what other blues are there? Oh, we've got Servac blues. I think there's the 2 red, 2 green. I wonder if, oh, the one I know which Michelle is talking about, the Seaside Escape that I used last week, the Mint Day papers.
Mm.
I think so. I'm wondering if this blue was okay. Yeah, it's a dark blue as well. Isn't that funny? Now, if I'd used dark blue, I wouldn't have found anything to go with it.
That's
No,
all.
I haven't, Nikki. I have so many papers, though, I'm sure. You know, I've got stacks and stacks of them. Do you know what? That was good on the brown. Yeah, it is nice. All of those papers are actually in the shop in that one. That's an old one. New greens. Will serve like a pond. Yeah, I think it's the wrong blue. Stamperia stuff, so I won't look at Stamperia. Don't look at Stamperia. Don't look. I'm sure Passion would fit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, of course it would.
Yeah.
Of course it
Is it
would.
anything below?
Perfect theme for it as well.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd forgotten about my AV Studio papers. I've been in these a while. Oh, so I'm currently shopping for Craft a Clock. So if anybody's got a collection that I need to get in, you'll have to let me know.
Oh, I got a few of those. Oh, I'm so glad that's coming in.
Yeah. Just about to put an order in.
Yeah, they are really lovely. Am I doing this? Yes, I am doing it the right way round. I had a horrible thought then that I was.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well, Michelle. I think, it's so much easier to shop online. We can provide the lives for you and show you what we've got. I know it's not quite the same as, feeling that paper in your hands and sniffing it. 'Cause I love to sniff paper.
We
Anybody
can
love the
sniff
smell
it
of
for you.
exactly. So yeah, but I think that's the world over, isn't it? It's more about internet shopping than actual shopping. Isn't it? I much prefer to shop, online for food shopping as well, because I think, it'll take me 20 minutes to do it online, but if I go shopping, that's half a day gone.
Yeah, it
I
does.
agree with Nikki wholeheartedly. One to sniff and stroke, and one to.
Oh, this is the rose gold.
I got told off by Christiana I'm not allowed to lick them. No licking papers.
Oh, but it's nice.
Oh, what are you using on it?
Your lovely. It's so shimmery. This.
What is it? The chrome powder.
This is Crafty
Oh.
Emotions, the metallic rose gold.
Ah.
Oh, I say. That's a bit nice.
That looks stunning.
It's very nice. Oh, it's got a proper shimmer glimmer going on. I'm going to take some of that back on this. I've done this in silver, but I'm so into this. Oh,
Yeah, I think that one's quite limited as well. I think there's only 2 in the shop.
oh, wow. It's very nice.
Maybe even 1. I can't remember if I kept one as well. I can't remember.
Well, whoever gets it is going to be very happy. It's very nice. And it's
You
just,
can actually see the pink in it. It's really, really nice.
but it's a nice. Oh, it's a nice.
Right, just take me off the screen. That's better. So we can all watch you now.
I'm here all day, honestly. It's just delicious, delicious. Mm-mm. Look at that. Mm-hmm. I think, I'll just do that little bit. I don't want to do too much, and I've done the whole blooming thing because it's just so nice. I mean, look at that. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Let's go there. That's really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, I love that.
Oh, tickle me now, Leo.
Oh, I really like that. So I've got that I'm gonna I'll stick that on there, and then I've also made another hole in the other spine, the one that hasn't got the elastics in, and I've put some ribbon through and just tied a knot so that I can use them to just fasten this up nicely when it's all done. So and that will be on there. I'm not sure, I might add something else, I'm not entirely sure yet. But it doesn't
It's
really need
absolutely
anything.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
I
it
love
doesn't
it.
need anything, does it? It's just nice. And it's just ready now to pop whatever in there. So yeah, just nice. Just nice.
Fabulous.
Yeah. So that'll do, I think. I think I'm gonna go and what am I gonna go and do? Oh, I don't know, mind. Look at these words. Oh, I'll tell you, Olga's really knocked it out of the park with these papers. They are beautiful.
I like that. You're destined to do great things. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're just beautiful, beautiful little phrases on all of them. They're really, really lovely. Right, shall we go? You'll be here.
We're going to say you'll be here all day. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for everybody for joining us. We had a fab time. We don't know about you, but we had a fab time.
We've had a nice time, and if you didn't like it, I'm sorry, but we've enjoyed ourselves.
Indeed. See you next week, same time, same place.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Marie. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Bye.